Okay, so here's what the light looks like after I blasted it. So you can see the guide in here on the back side. The part number, and you see Made in USA, so you know this is original light. And also on the bracket, you can see how it says guide up here. What's that, RH5? So that means that's an original bracket also on there. So this is all an original light here. Now I blast all this stuff off. I try to keep the beads off of the surface here, but you see it kind of blew the dirt off a little bit, but I was holding my hand over this while I blasted it, so this didn't get damaged. If you did the chrome, it would look like this, where it get all dull looking. Some of it would be shining like on the edges here, but you can see how it gets dull. So to clean up the chrome, we need a steel wool. So you got multiple things down here you can use to clean with. So a little CRC for lubricant doesn't hurt, but soap and water works, other things. So you got your red scrub pad, your green scrub pad. This will take chrome off, or scratch it all up anyway. Not very good. This is your coarse steel wool, which is more for heavier cutting, but it will scratch chrome too because it's coarser. This is quad aught or triple aught. It's probably quad because it's really soft. This doesn't really damage chrome. Super micro fine scratches, but you don't really see them. So this is a little bit on the coarse side. So we're going to go with this one here. It's right here. So we're just going to take our light, a little spray on it right there like that, and just go like this. Knock off some of the heavy stuff. The barnacles are going to stay there. We're not taking those out. This is the kind of stuff you do for an unrestored bike. You know, one of them restored bikes? Yeah. Barn find. Yeah, it looked like that when I got it. Yeah, sure. So just kind of go over it real quick. Doesn't take much. Just wipe off the excess. You see how it looks a lot shinier. You can still see scratches and stuff in there. It's way better than what this is. Now, did I just put all these scratches in there? Probably. It's definitely the direction I was going. This is really soft chrome, obviously, so here's what it is. Obviously this isn't brand new chrome, so I don't care about it. This time I'm using a circular pattern on it instead of a vertical. Let's see what the marks look like this time. Yeah, you can definitely see I'm putting the marks in there because I'm pushing in here. I'm scratching right there, I'm guessing. So I am introducing scratches into the chrome because this chrome is really soft. These you don't mark the chrome at all. This is some really crappy chrome. Chrome's pretty hard usually. But oh well. You either have some scratches in it or you have a nice and corroded looking. Your choice. Now, if you put swirl marks in there by going in circles, the marks wouldn't be quite so evident. So I'm also going to the cleaner part, new part, instead of the old one like I was using. So this is not show chrome. Good for an old beater bike. Alright. We'll spray up on the raw steel. This has to be taken off straight and reverted back on. That's why I'm not painting it. Just knock off the heavy stuff. Okay. There you go. A little bit of shine to it. Not a lot, but a little bit. Me, I like black. I just blast and paint it black, so I would do, but for my bike. So wants a little bit of chrome on her bike. Still looks alright. Definitely used. Okay, now this one over here, it's got the same issue. It's kind of nasty looking, so. See, this one, I'm not getting all the scratches and the chrome like we were with that other one. And little fine ones. Now, where they cleans up chrome nice is ultrasonic cleaners. They make your chrome look pretty damn nice without damaging anything. Just gotta be careful what your cleaning material is. So, okay. Some of those cleaners will tear up pot metal and aluminum really bad. Once again, it's gonna put fine scratches in it, but it's so dirty. What the hell's the difference? Still pretty shiny. Very fine scratching. It's still dirty. It's not like it's clean. It can be scrubbed on a lot more, but it's a trade-off in there. Kind of matches everything else, so it's about the same quality. Makes it look a little better. Now these here, plastic will get pretty nasty real quick with any kind of scratching on it, so this here you want to get something really soft to clean it with. So these are plastic, they're not glass like they should be. Bunch of reproduction crap. So I'm just using something soft, it's called my fingers. You can feel the gritty to it. Being plastic, you can come across with 2,000-3,000 grit sandpaper and a little buffing wheel, a little buffing compound on there, it'll look like new. You can also hit it with flame real quick too, and that'll clean it up real quick. There's a fine line between burning and melting the outer surface layer a little bit. Doing on something you don't care about. Good catch, huh? This is all kind of yellow. You can tell it's old. I kind of like the age color. Look to things. Proves its age. So like I said, this needs to be going a little bit better, but that's just using my fingers. If I get something a little bit more abrasive in there, it'll work a little better. You can also use a little chrome polish on this, a little toothpaste, stuff like that helps too. That goes in there. Yeah, that goes right in there like that. The clip that holds it in is not here. It's missing. I don't have that. This one here looks like I got paint all over it. Yeah, it's going to take more than that to get that off. Once again, it's plastic, so it doesn't really matter. This thing's brand new. These things are probably $5 to $10 these days. These used to be a couple dollar parts back in the day, but they're more than that now. It's going to take something more aggressive to do it than that. Now this is a little bit scraped up here on the top anyway, so let's do a little test to see what we can do here with a steel wool on that, see what happens. I think that looks really good with a steel wool on it. I'm happy with that. Just do a lot of circles and not straight lines. Figure 8 patterns too, just mix it up what you're doing. When you're all done, it'll be slightly dull, like a flat color. That's what it's going to look like when it's done. Do big circles, small circles. Alright, looks pretty good. It's not real shiny because you can see all the buff marks on it. You know, you don't really see the marks on it, but it's all fine scraping. Like if you end up with a little buffer and hit it, it would be instantly poly. It would shine instantly if you want that. So it looks a lot better than it did. See over here, that's what it's supposed to look like. It's this color here. See how shiny that is? Versus over here, it's dull. It's got that dirty look to it. That's because someone scrubbed on it. Let's do the same thing and make it equal looking here. Now it's all the same. It's a lot smoother. You can still feel the corrosion up in here in places where it's still corroded. I don't know if you can see it in the light, but it's still got its corrosion areas in there. A little more work. Good enough for me, because I don't care. We got no gaskets on this. We'll stuff the shitty socket back in here, so it's better than nothing, but it pretty much is nothing. Nothing to hold this in here like it's supposed to be held in. Not sure what they had for a plan. I don't think they had a plan. It's probably why it never got put together. There you go. I'm going to use taillight. This is not a $1,000 taillight like the original one would be. This would be your $200 to $300 version. Put some more original parts in there, like glass lenses, and you can bump that to $500. Oh well, they are what they are. Needs a grommet. Needs a real socket. Needs a lot of stuff. But anyway, it is what it is. A lot better looking than it did.